I'm the only surviving member of my family now. I'm 66 years old. I'll be 67 in July of this coming year, 1992. What I'd like to do is share with my cousins some data that I've collected over the last maybe 11 years or 12 years ago, 13, something like that. What we're looking at here are people that have virtually lived, you know, through all the history of our nation. We're talking about people that were living here well before the American Revolution, well before our country was a nation. And I'm sure some of these people came here in the 1600s. As very early settlers. When Lincoln called for volunteers the first time, her daddy and a brother of his walked down to Point Pleasant, West Virginia the following day and volunteered. Now he was gone 4 years, and he volunteered in a unit that was called the second Virginia Volunteers Infantry. Now, I can remember Granddaddy Lambert when I was a little boy. He died when I was 5 years old. And I remember him dying, and I remember him being laid out in Grandmother's parlor there, where she kept the piano in that parlor. I remember Mother telling me that when her mother was married, she told her parents that, I think she was about 19 years old. She told her parents that she was going to a dance. And what she did, she got all dressed up and she met our grandfather down the road just a short piece, and they went off and got married. And our grandmother's father was very, very upset about this marriage because, like I told you, the Lamberts were sympathetic to the Confederate cause. And of course, our grandfather Sines was a member of the Union Army. When our grandfather was away at the Civil War, she used to keep our money in a knothole above the door. It was stuck way back in the knothole because there were a lot of people running around and during the Civil War. They called them bushwhackers. They were people sympathetic to the South, so anybody that was sympathetic to the North were subject to prayer. Now, this is the same home that they were living in when he went off to the Civil War. So she lived there with these two children for 4 years before he came back. And her mother said it was a real nice place. It was 165 acres that went with his house. And there's a little stream that flows down through about 40 feet from the house in the front yard. Talking about her mother and father, her grandmother, as if, you know, she wanted us to remember them. So I hope that this data that I'm giving you will become of interest to maybe your children. Most of them are gone now, and Aunt Lona's the only one that's left. But that's the way life goes.